Hi, today I'll tell you how I found the wonderful world of animal communication. You can too. In this video, I'll tell you about my journey towards animal communication. This journey's got fairies in it, or actually it doesn't have fairies in it. But anyway, I'll explain in a bit. You might as well ask, what do fairies have to do with animal communication? I'll tell you soon. I'll also share with you how you can experience this amazing and miraculous world. Welcome if you're new to this channel, and good to see you again if you've been following me for a while. I'm an animal communication coach and author of the book, The Delight Method of Animal Communication. Like you, I just love animals, and this is why I do what I do. So, one of the most delightful discoveries of my life has been that we can communicate with animals, mind to mind, heart to heart, and not only through reading their body language. Wouldn't you love to communicate with animals that way too? To spread the joy, I coach spiritual women who care deeply about animals to unlock their natural ability to communicate with animals so that they can communicate directly with their pets and other animals, and so that they will know what their pets need to be healthy and happy. And this literally means that I teach people how to hear and sense what their pets think and feel. I also teach women to become more confident in their animal communication abilities. Sometimes people feel that they don't necessarily want to learn animal communication, they just want to hear from their pets every now and then. And then I communicate with animals for people who want to hear what the animals have to say. But the people who have not yet activated their ability to hear the animals' thoughts, or maybe they're just not interested in doing that. So horses for courses, we all do what we're drawn to. And while it is a joy and a privilege to actually communicate with animals for people, I enjoy it even more to teach people how to communicate with animals themselves. I just think it's more empowering for the people involved, and that there are really things that one experience when communicating with animals that are difficult to convey if you haven't had the experience. It's just like riding a horse. You cannot really tell anybody about the joy and the acceleration that you feel when you're galloping up a hill. It's not an experience that you translate, or that's easy to translate. And so there are some things that we can only really understand when we communicate with animals ourselves. And sometimes I really wish that I was an ace with drawing pictures so that I could accurately and with nuance convey the pictures that animals give me in my mind. Wouldn't you just love to know what the animals in your life are thinking and feeling? Ever since I was a tiny little child, I just wanted to talk to animals. Because you're supposed to be able to talk to your friends and hear what they're responding to you, don't you? But while I know talking to animals is easy, the trick is hearing and feeling their responses. To my frustration, I just couldn't figure out how to do that. So I got this brilliant plan. I would get up early in the morning and go and look for fairies in the garden, convinced that they would be able to share this precious secret with me. Sadly, I never found a fairy. I was so disappointed. It's like, where is a good fairy when you need one? Years passed, and the yearning to be able to have two-way communication with animals never left me. Then, one day in 2004, I received an email about an animal communication course that was going to be held in a town near me. And I was there like a bear. I've been waiting for this opportunity of my life. At the course, I was quite overcome with the amazing love that the animals shared. And also the cute and quirky things that they said. I took to animal communication like a duck to water. I just thought it was absolutely the best thing ever. That was until I chatted to a cat in 2009, and I thought the cat was dead. But 3 days later, the cat arrived home alive and well. So I stopped animal communication for a year until I learned something about cats and about myself. The thing with cats is that they don't really notice the difference between being alive, as we see it, and being dead. For them, life continues. It's just in a different form. And frankly, nowadays, dogs also seem not to mind the difference all that much. I believe that we humans are here to embody love on this planet, and I also believe that animals teach us how. They teach us love through their wonderful example. I once tuned into a Labrador who showered me with so much love that I was on cloud nine for days. I realized that if we could live in such a state of love, we would have perpetual peace on earth. Actively engaging with animals through animal communication brings us into the sphere of love and high frequencies where animals live. This helps us to develop a feel for that state so that we can start embodying more of this love and high frequencies in ourselves. That is why I'm so passionate about teaching animal communication and communicating with animals. If you've got any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below. Also, there's a link where you can join my newsletter, and then you can get more information about animal communication. I also love animal communication because of the growing closer, the love, the joy, and the wonderful belly laughs that we can share with animals once we know what they are saying and feeling. I firmly believe that in future, we will grow much closer to nature again. We will have to, I think, if we wish to thrive as a species and if we wish to be happy. Communicating with animals is part of growing this harmony between humans and nature. It just enables us to take a giant step closer towards nature. Because also keep in mind that we ourselves are also nature. And also, I believe that animal communication and this growing closer to nature will help us to begin experiencing the power of humanity at one with nature. Anyways, I do get ongoing training in animal communication and how to behave towards animals from my dear little fur kids. They do feel that the progress in my life will only be satisfactory once I understand and immediately obey the basic commands such as scratch my tummy, come play now, and bring carrots now. Anyway, let's make it a wonderful world for animals together. And to help you and your animals be happy together, I've got a booklet, 5 Magic Ideas to Improve Your Dog's Happiness Now. You can get it by clicking on the link below. And please give this video a like if you enjoyed it. And Atlas says he would appreciate it if you did that. He wants to go now. Have an awesome day. Bye-bye.